towards the Neolithic period. The Neolithic period. Now, within this Neolithic era, it was like a revolution. Development grew in high extent, up to the extent that they started producing metals. It was in this period that they first invented metals. Remember, in Paleolithic period, it was Stone Age. Mesolithic period, stone, wood, and horses, domestic animals. They started living together with them. Now, in Neolithic it was like a revolution. Now, this time civilization came into existence. All right. Now let's take a look. This image you're having in front of you. Now, this image is a popular image. As we proceed, I'm going to explain further on how this image became one of them. Will I call it the 7 wonders of the ancient worlds? All right, so that is that. Now, the Neolithic period, it begins from 8,000 BC to 3,000 BC. That was where the Mesolithic period started from 8,000 down to 3,000 BC. Now, this was the involvement of the modern era. Men became farmers and have stable houses and live in common settings or in communal settings. Now, civilization started in this era. Civilization started in this area. Now, in case in your exam they ask you a question, in what era did civilization started from? Now, what should come to mind is Neolithic. Neolithic. And then if I should ask you again, in what year did the Neolithic started from? Don't forget, just put this at the back of your mind that it started from the year 8,000 BC to 3,000 BC. Now, in Neolithic era, the first period we have under Neolithic era is known as the Bronze period. It's known as the Bronze period. Now look at how beautiful that image is. To show you that they graduated from the stone to wood. From wood, now they started producing metal. And now the first metal they produced was the bronze. Now the bronze mineral like tin and copper were components of bronze. And they were discovered in this period. And this paved way for casting, modeling amongst other trade. Within this period, that was when they created, casting and modeling and other forms of artifacts and craft during this Mesolithic era. Now, men became even more responsible to their environment, and they became more adaptive towards the changes that happen to their environment. Now, in this period, they started creating clothes. When they're in winter, they notice that, okay, we have winter, we have summer, and then we have the spring. Why in Nigeria here, we're talking about, we have the dry season and then the raining season. So men, they started understanding their nature. They started responding to their